stuff. Go ahead and delete that right now. Ow, my inventory. Oh, I did leave a... I shoot a brick. No, stop. Knock it off. This is a child-friendly stream. No, it's not, but it really isn't. You shouldn't bring your kids here. But I do my best to try to not curse too much, but I don't try very hard, I guess would be the best, you know, description of what's going on here. Let's see, more copper, more copper. Oh, yeah, because all those machines were full. That's what it was. There we go. That cleans that up. Ooh, I'm almost good. Oh, you know what? We can get rid of the ore, which I should hold on to the ore for when I have to stack the machine. How are we doing on the MAM? I think I'm checking it too much. Either checking too much or not enough, never the right amount. You'd think I would catch it when it alerts me, but clearly my brain's not paying attention. Well, we can get rid of that. We don't need sulfur. Sulfur is abundant. We can eliminate that. We've got all the copper wire we could ever want. You know, we could throw the canisters into the depot. Can't put the gas filters in the depot. Why do I have so many barrel nuts? Why am I letting that fill up my inventory? Get it together, Authority. Come on now. Oh, what is ma'am? Sorry, I didn't notice. Oh, and then, sorry, I missed a lot of chat. I'm sorry. First Command and Conquer OST is great, particular song called Mechanical Man. I will look into that one. The MAM, that's the molecular analysis machine. This is where I'm doing all the research. That's where you have all these trees to do research and unlock stuff. And then you also, it takes 10 minutes to process a hard drive. The hard drives are what's giving us all of our alternate recipes. Look at all these refineries. It's starting to get absurd. I'm not leaving any space, though. I should really leave more space between them. These ones really shouldn't be butted up against each other like this. And they're not supposed to be. See, that one I left a little bit of a gap, but I think I'm going to leave even more of a gap. Actually, no. I don't need to leave a gap. I should leave a not gap. And what I should do is get clever with it. Start over here. Come on, land. I hate when I have no forward momentum. Frustrating. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Come on, land. There we go. And then... I can't get it to do that here. I gotta stand on this side, I suppose. Okay, you know what? Fine. We'll have it your way. Oh, no, that was what I wanted. Ow, how did I do it? I made it. I had it working. It was right where I wanted it. There we go. And then... there we go. It was a lot harder than it should have been. How long are you going today? I have no idea. We're about to hit 12 hours. I'm not ready to quit. I legitimately don't know. What's kind of hitting me is I called it a 12-hour stream, but that gets us to only 6 o'clock. But the Saturday morning cartoon stream would have started at 7. So I feel like I at least got to go to like 8 or 9 because both of the people looking for the Saturday morning stream. At least I'm still here, but I don't think that's really a problem. I think I'm inventing a problem and coming up with a solution, but I'm in no hurry to log off is kind of the vibe I have right now. Do you think it's worth bringing pipes to your logistical floor and then bring them up again? Yeah, I would say so. It just depends on if you need to do lift. Usually I don't end up running pipes through the logistics floor except nitrogen, which you don't have to worry about pumps, because I usually either I'm building, like we did with the power plant, I'm building where I'm not doing logistics floors or I'm not fully filling out the logistics floors, or I'm doing like this where there's no logistics floor and the water is just directly below where I'm building. So yes and no. It's kind of my answer to that. I know it's not really that helpful, but yeah, that's wouldn't hurt. It's a matter of if you can get enough lift and you don't have to put in any extra pumps or anything like that, which I don't think you'd have to. You want to avoid going back down before you come up again. I don't know, how long should I go today? I guess is the follow-up question. Fair enough. I can't shake my stupid ass nightmare, so I'm gonna play Dead by Daylight and scare myself more. If you're on, I'll pop in later. Hey, no worries. You know where to find me. No obligation to stay. You know that. I appreciate you hanging out, as always. You're always welcome here on the Authority Undead channel. Good luck, have fun, good game. Where's the thing? You know the thing.
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes!
Good luck, have fun, good game. And I'll catch you next time. Do you know when you're streaming next? Do you have a plan for that? You working on it? There we go. And then we can just walk up and over. Although this is going to be a pain when I have to connect all this stuff because I haven't done it yet, so I might have to take this down, but I have a plan at least. Oh, that's why they look so funky. It's because they're back to back. These aren't supposed to look like this. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I think we need to start putting iron ingots through here. I don't know what my power grid's looking like right now either. I can do Caterium here. Oh, I'm waiting for copper. That's the other thing, is I need copper, pure copper ore. I may not have a brain, but I have a plan. No, oh man. Oh, there's a sound effect for it too. I don't remember what the command is for it, but there's a great quote from My Name is Earl, where she goes, at least he's thinking. It's not his fault he's bad at it. That is such a good, like, underrated line. I love that. He's like, because he's coming up with like these really dumb, he's kind of the dumb brother, and he keeps coming up with these stupid plans. He's, and he's like just shouting them out one after one. He's like, would you shut up? And she goes, hey, at least he's thinking. It's not his fault he's bad at it. Good stuff. My Name is Earl was a great show. It was a shame it got taken off the air like abruptly. They were all ready for a season 5 and everything, and it was just kind of, dude, I have gotten this same selection. Yes, yes, finally. Yes, yes. Finally. Oh, finally. Finally, we got pure copper. Oh my goodness. I've been waiting. Now I don't care what we get. We're good. We've pretty much unlocked all the ones I wanted. The heavy turbo fuel, the heavy oil residue. Hey, off-screen fan. Oh, hey, what's up, man? What's going on? We're continuing our 50x map. Let me get you a shout out. Hey, Halt, you available to get a shout out for our guy? Look at that. Look at that. Let's see. How's it going? It's going great. Hey, Halt, you able to get a shout out for our guy? I rated off-screen Phantom sometime back there, and you were what were you doing? What were you doing? You were doing their big map. You glitch under the ground or something like that, don't you? You were doing something kind of weird, but you have a pretty massive map there. Good old playing some Path to Exile. Good stuff. We're so we have made it to phase 3. This is our 50x 2x power map. And we're right now we made it to phase 3, and what happened was I just unlocked pure Caterium, pure iron, and pure, what's the other one? Copper. And I'm rebuilding the first floor of my, I'm building right here in this little pocket. So I built my, beginning of stream, we built the turbo fuel power plant. So now I finally have enough power grid to kind of manage this. And I'm clearing out space on my, this is like where we started. This was the initial, like right here where I'm standing actually is like right where we started building this factory. So I'm kind of clearing out the old mess and kind of cleaning up some of the old product lines that we don't need anymore. And instead, getting ready to cover the entire first floor in refineries so that we can we're gonna basically multiply out how much ore we're building and whatnot. So really I'm not building these out just yet. I'm really just seeing how many refineries I can cram into the space, of which there's actually quite a lot. Let's see. Yeah, the server was down, and sub gave me PoE 2. That's cool. Well, we played about 7 hours. Seems fun. Right on. I was never really a PoE guy. More of a Diablo 2 guy. I'm aware of PoE, but like it just I didn't get sucked into it as much. I got a buddy who played a ton of it, but it wasn't really my jam. One of those, I respect it. It's cool. I always use the Baskin-Robbins analogy. When I go to Baskin-Robbins, I don't order vanilla, but that doesn't mean I don't think there should be vanilla. It's just not the flavor I'm going to order. I got to find a better example than vanilla because I don't want people to think that I'm describing what they like as vanilla. But yeah, no, I just, it's one of those, it's not for me. Like riding motorcycles, that was another one I used that example for, is like motorcycles are cool, but I don't want one. I had put 200 hours in PoE 1, shamefully short. I was a rookie numbers. You got to pump those up. But yeah, we're on what hour? We just hit 12 hours on this stream. I'm a night shifter, so I work all night during the week. I only work 4 nights a week. I work 4 10s, and it's actually 4 12s. I'm good management. But I get Friday, Saturday, Sunday night off. Oh wow, that's crammed. I didn't think it would go that fast. I really should stick some of that in the, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get an awesome sink. Just gonna pop this sucker right here. Connect it to power somewhere. Anywhere, we got some power, got a power line. You'd think I'd be better prepared than this. There we go, all the way over there. And then I'm gonna throw a smart splitter on there. Throw that in here. Throw the overflow in there. So we're getting something for our time. So one of the things I do, like with the blueprints, is I have factories by product. So I have like, this is an automated wiring factory. So basically iron goes in, automated wiring comes out. And it's like already pre-built. I have a ton of these. I got obsessed with blueprints when they came out. And I have a ton of these. I wouldn't have gone out and got it, seen it for years, but first time playing it. Yeah, one of those where it's like you're aware of it, but didn't grab your attention. Again, I can identify with that wholeheartedly. Let me get rid of that. I mean, we do not need all this coal. I don't even know why I saved it in the first place. So that's done. We can go ahead and fill this floor in, finally, after all this time. I've just kind of been, we spent most of the stream building my power plant, and now I'm just kind of cleaning up the main factory. I was doing a lot of, you know when you're at that point of the game where you're just like, I don't care how it looks, just cobble it together and get it into the elevator. We were doing a lot of that, but now that we've hit phase 3, we're well into the mid-game. So I'm actually coming back and cleaning up the factory and trying to do a little bit more. A lot of this stuff is going to be a lot more permanent. I built a lot of product lines with the intention that it would be temporary, but we're past that, and it's at the point where I have to actually, lay it out to work. It's looking like it's coming along for sure. Yeah, I appreciate that. I think it's looking pretty good. The whole thing up here, this is like our top floor, and actually this is going to be like the main floor. And one of the things I always build, I'm pretty proud of this. Again, I love blueprints, and when blueprints came out, I went ham, and I iterate and I iterate. I'm working on making them available so that people can just go to I'm gonna have it in my Discord where you can just go to a shared Google folder and all of my blueprints will be available. And I'll make more. And I actually added a button so I'll make blueprints for people if they want me to. But one of the ones I'm really proud of is this one. So this, I call this Iron Basics. All this is you feed it iron ingots and it makes everything. It produces everything that iron can produce. So iron pipe, rotors, heavy reinforced plates, whatever the hell those things are called. Modular frames. Sorry, my brain is a little cooked. 12 hours of streaming. Oh, got hit by ads. Usually use them a lot. I am actively trying to use them less. Really? I like using them a lot. I think they're the best time saver ever. Let's see, what are we doing? What are we doing now? So this is getting cleaned up. I'm gonna leave all this up here. All of this up here can just stay. And I think I've kind of decided the main center of my factory. Turbo ad finished. Nice. So what I was saying was I built this blueprint where it's just the iron basics. Everything that iron can make is in this little blueprint. So that cable as well. It's got cable, rotors, iron pipe, you know, sheets, the rods, the plates, all that stuff. So basically, you can just plunk this down, feed it ingots, and then I feed it into the cans so that if I need a significant amount of it, I can get it. And then they all down there, they feed the. I make a cleaner version of this. This is like the dirty version, but stuff like that. I absolutely love blueprints. And I make them. I like making them. I make them a lot. And whenever like I need to put a product line together, most recently, like I had to build a like a factory for solid steel. So I just put this together, and you feed it ore, you feed it iron ore and coal, and you get steel. And it's fairly efficient. Dude, this Crusader soundtrack, man. What do you call it? Phantom, do you have any like old school gaming soundtracks you think are like that would fit the vibe of Satisfactory? We pulled up a few. Like Distance, StarCraft, which I'm a huge StarCraft fan. That was suggested tonight, and I'm just looking for because like when I do these long streams, I can't do Satisfactory's music the whole time. It's over and over and over again. But if you have any ideas, I am open to them. StarCraft is cool. Yeah, I love it. I've played so much StarCraft 2. I think last I checked, I have like 6,000 games played or something. I haven't played lately. I can't go competitive anymore. I never like played like professional competitive. I mean just like on ladder. Highest I ever made was Diamond, and I'll probably never get that back. Too much work. To be honest, I make my own music. I don't tend to use any music unless I haven't played it before. Okay, fair enough. I'm just adding. We're adding like old school video game soundtracks. Like this one. This was suggested. This is Crusader. I've never heard of it, but it's cool. And it's just nice to break up the monotony because Satisfactory just has too much. There's not enough to fill a 12-hour stream. And we're basically going like 12 hours every Friday because, or at least 12 hours. I went 17 hours last week just because I'm addicted, you know. But because I'm a night shifter and I tend to just wake up and start streaming, I just keep going. We used to do a Saturday morning stream, and I do Friday night and Saturday morning. I'm like, just combine them and never log off. It's a good plan. Yeah, this game is hopefully like woefully addictive. I'm almost to 2,000 hours. We're getting there. I'm at like 17,500, but I think this game embodies that meme where it's like, oh yeah, I've got 2,000 hours in this game. Oh, so you must be good at it, right? You know? I think there is a tendency to think that time invested equals quality, and I don't know about that. Quick wire cable, coated plates. What else you got? Ooh, circuit board. No, I don't need this one, but we'll get it anyway. I do these silicon circuit boards, which I'm working on. I have that one. Yeah, I have that alternate recipe. I'm just dropping MAMs everywhere. Too funny. I have a bunch of hard drives and I'm just burning through them. I'm just trying to get everything. 1,200 and I'm still learning for sure. I am positive I will still be learning. Oh yeah. What I fully get yet. What was it? What did I figure out tonight? I already forget, but I probably know the thing. Like I have the skill. I just don't know. I don't remember what it is I learned. I learned something new tonight, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. This is gonna bug me. I don't even know. I don't even know. I was going through my menus and I discovered a way to do something, and I'm like, no way, you can do that. Still learning stuff. I'll have to go back and watch all 12 hours of the stream until I can find it, right? All right. So I think we are about ready to start feeding iron to the refineries. Cleared up enough space. This is where I'm gonna put Caterium, which I don't need right now. We're gonna need it soon though, because I think this pan right here. That's the last of the quick wire until I start producing more. But I want to make like a lot. Hey! Thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Undead Legion. I am Thordy Undead. I play video games on the internet. I keep my follows anonymous, so if you want to lurk, feel free to lurk away. I passed the point where I call people out when they hit the follow button, and I just like to let you lurk if you enjoy it. Otherwise, you can feel free to say hi, all that good stuff. But all the same, welcome to the Undead Legion. We are happy to have you here on the Thordy Undead channel. I'm gonna probably... See, this is what happens when I forget what I was doing. I just start building floor. When I get like distracted and I forget what I was doing. Oh yeah, we were gonna start feeding the product line here. See, I only started playing this just before Christmas, or remember roughly what you were. Oh, it's yeah, or remember what you were doing at the time. Yeah, when it comes back up, if it comes back up, I'll be like, oh right, that was it. Remember 3 hours ago when I said I learned something and I forgot what it was? This was it. You know, it'll come back around. Oh, Phantom, by the way, check it out too. Where'd it go? I like to show new people this. I have a Lego City behind me, so that's me over here. I'm off to the side. This is over to my left. I've also got this angle. You can see it from. So the camera that's over there is like it's over that way. I don't know if you can see it from here. There's a lot going on, I know, but this is back here behind me, and I used to run the trains on stream, but I'm out of batteries, so I have to start that over again. And also the train doesn't come by my desk anymore like it used to. But yeah, I think there's definitely a correlation between my love of Legos and my love of Satisfactory. I've been playing this since 2021. It was update 5 that I started playing, and it was still there was a lot of stuff they didn't put in. They didn't have blueprints yet. They didn't have kind of a bunch of other stuff. Valerium, nice Lego City. Thank you, I appreciate that. I put a lot of work into it. We also have a graveyard. It's over here. Hold on, this I can point you to. So it might be a little dark, but around the corner, yikes, there we go. You can kind of see it. It's a bit dark and there's a lot of green, but we actually have a graveyard for the that's the Thordy Undead graveyard for all the Legionnaires here. It's a very loose theme. I'm loose with the theme on the channel, but I want to get it set up where that's a little bit more prominent. I'm actually rearranging a ton of this. I got to build 2 more tables. I still have a bunch of Legos to put together that I haven't even finished yet, and I keep ordering them. I just bought a castle. I have a problem, but appreciate that. I'm glad you like it. Do you like the trains in Satisfactory? Oh yeah, I'm kind of a train dork. I'm not like way into it where I can. There's one guy I gotta link him. I follow him on TikTok, and he's always got these really in-depth. Like, he's just so intense about that is the 1954 diesel. Now, they made 667 of these, and it's like, he's way in. I'm not that crazy about it, but I do love me some trains. And I've got it set so that, you know, it'll run the whole length of the table. And there's, I think, 6, I have 6 of the train sets. I want to get the new one. They just released a new train set where it's like a police-themed train set, and I'm gonna get that one sooner or later. But first, I almost bought the new Minas Tirith set, but I decided not to because it's not as cool as I thought it was gonna be. But also, I can think of a different way to spend $600. But I'm huge fan of trains. To the long answer to a short question, one of my favorite places in the world is called the Illinois Railway Museum in Union, and I go there about once a year. And you can ride old streetcars and old steam engines and stuff. It's cool. It's like one of the biggest train museums in the world. I go there all the time, about once a year. And see, it's not a problem at all. It's manageable when you're aware you might possibly need it to be. Yeah, a little bit. But no, I love so here, really quick, I can show you. We were showing this off earlier. We'll take a quick detour once again. I'll show you I'll show you my other map that we were looking around this one. What's funny is this map is so old. I think I built this one during update 8. And it's so old that there's still miners in the ground for nodes that aren't there anymore, and I don't want to erase them. This is like a piece of history for me because I stopped when 1.0 came out. I stopped playing this map and started a new one, and that's the one I actually finished. But this one, This one actually has a ton of trains in it. On I don't want to put a hole right there. We'll just go downstairs over here. So I played all phases in Satisfactory, and my problem is when I was done objectives, I got bored of the game. Yes, you are in the right place. This is why you were here. But you just keep building, I see. Actually, no. I don't. As you can see, I'm still in phase 4 on this map. This is my most played map. This map's got almost 600 hours in it. And no, let me seriously, you're speaking my language here. So this, let me go off on a tangent rant here while I show you my trains. So my thing with this game was, I would say when I finish the game, I'm like, give me more to do. I have finished the game. What do I do now? They need to like either and I was saying this before 1.2, they need to like reiterate the game where you can start over and like send the materials up the ladder again, or up the elevator again, or they need to give us like, you know, oh, we need 20,000 of these. And the thing we got instead is 1.2, where you just increase the requirements. That's why the new map we're on, that I just left so I can show you guys my trains, that map I 50x'd the elevator. So if you're having a problem with having enough to do, because if you're like me, you need the game to tell you what to do. A lot of people, what I've seen with like other see, there's a couple of cross tracks over there and whatnot that all goes elsewhere, but you need I've seen other people where they're like, oh, my end game is I'm gonna build 50 turbo motors a minute, but I can't do that. I can't give myself a random quest and go after it. I need the game to tell me what it needs. I need those bars at the top of the screen that need to be filled. So I totally get you on that, which is why when 1.2 came out and I saw that you could do the modifiers to increase the requirements for the elevator, I was like, yes, this is what I need. Now, of course, the inevitable is still going to happen. When I do eventually beat that map and I complete the last elevator requirement, I'm still probably going to tap out because I have nothing left to do. So you are not alone, Valerium. I'm saying your name right, Valerium. You're not alone on that. I totally get you on that. Quest to deliver parts to the elevator. Yes, you like if they could have given you just more, and they need X amount of time. They yes, no, you're totally not alone on that, and I feel that 100%. And it's funny because that's what tapped me out of the game. Is I would reach a point like I beat the map, my other map. I beat the game, and I was like, well, you know, what do we do now? Where is it?
Whatever.
Oh no, not that one. Sorry, wrong one. It's
What do we do now? What do you mean? Now we can finally play the game. Oh yeah.
Which isn't quite the case. It's quite the opposite of that one, you know, because it's like I've played the game and I've beaten it. But anyway, I was just showing you some of my trains. I have a pretty extensive train network on this map. It's a lot. There's a ton of stops. We'll be here all day showing it off. But I just wanted to show you, like, this was my much more complete map. This one's got nuclear power, but the whole map is broken because that was made pre 1.0 before they and then here what number one's pretty cool. Yeah, here I'll show you. Where's number 1? This is the one where I actually beat the game. And again, this is the one I have nothing left to do. Deliver 500,000 screws to the elevator. Yes, exactly. Random quests that would continue after phase 5. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. And it would have to be absurd like that, where you would have to go and build a whole ass factory or delete a bunch of product lines to have enough to be able to get it done. That would be just the best. But honestly, the additional requirements that they've added, being able to 50x the map, I'll take it. That's good for me. Like they're sensitive to my needs. But here, I'll show you this. So this was the map I made this right after 1.0. You can see the one train there, and then it goes all the way down. So I made a factory over in the Dune Desert, and then this was like my big mega factory. It's still never finished. They're never finished. I have never finished a factory in my life. Just like my Lego City. The Lego City behind me will never be finished. It just keeps growing. It continues to grow. But this one I actually have, in this one I actually have like multiple multiple stations. There's some up top as well. And like this is where I go when I need to design blueprints. I load this map up because remember I was talking about I had those cans that I would fill up. This one's the more elaborate version. So down below, I've got all the depots, all the digital depot. What are they called? The dimensional depots. Those are all underneath, and then up here are the cans. So the cans get filled, and then they output into it. And then, so if it's purple, if the sign is purple, the can is filling itself automatically, and it's filling the depot. So then I've got my blueprints right here, my designers. So whenever I want to make a blueprint, I just log over to this map, build it, and then copy and paste it. And it's a lot more convenient that way, because then this character just hangs out right here. And another thing about the end game needs more. I need more end game. I need to use for these, man. These portals. They give you these portals. These are so cool. You just jump right in, and then you're halfway across the map. Like, how cool? Where even is this? I don't know where I am. Oh, this is my. I was just talking about this. I'm rebuilding this on the new map, something similar to this. This is my crystal oscillator factory. And I got this nifty portal that takes me out here, but I have no reason to come out here anymore. I have nothing to build here. So you get these so late in the game that you don't really have a good use for them because the game's over. You've already beaten it. There's nothing left to do, you know? But it's okay. I'm not mad. I'm just, you know, we're getting there. And again, the 50X thing is at least something to keep me busy, which we'll go ahead and jump back into North Voidsburg. We got work to do. Let's see. Mission hub where you can pick up quests would be great. Let's see. Just don't 100X LE, 105 impure nodes. And the game setting will kill many people's passion. Yeah, that's why I only went 50X. And the first map I made, I did randomize the nodes, and I chose to make another map where I didn't, because I've spent a lot of time memorizing this map. I know where a lot of the nodes are just off the top of my head, and I didn't want to scramble that. The other problem is the game did a really good job of like clustering the resources. So you got a cluster of oil, cluster of caterium, there's some sulfur over here, and it makes sense geologically where it is. Like, it looks right in the map, and like that, you know, they hide the ports and stuff. And I would rather just stick with that. So I ended up going, and then, yeah, 100 was too much. I felt like it would have been too slow and dragged out the stream too much. That came in late game. It should come in phase earlier for portals. Agreed. Yeah, because then you actually have like a use for it. But the portals don't matter because yeet cannons. You know, I got the yeet cannons. Those are all the portal I need, and I like those because you get a nice bird's eye view. So in this one, this is in the new map. All I did was 2x the power, and which is still a lot. 2xing the power is enough, and then I 50x'd the elevator, which was, I think, enough. I think 100x would have made it a little bit too slow, and 5xing the power would have made it too slow, and it would have been too boring for the stream. My relationship with this game in the stream was kind of weird, because I was always kind of, I would avoid streaming this game a lot because I felt like I was too boring with it. But then with this new release and everything, I was like, we'll give it a go again, and we started doing these all-night streams, and now I'm having a great time, and I'm getting a better response on other social medias than I've ever gotten. So it's been just kind of working out, and I'm having a good time. Let's see. It does stretch the game. I would recommend it still, but pure instead. Oh yeah, I did mostly pure for this map. So I kept the locations, but I figured since I'm gonna need so many additional resources for the 50X that I was like, let's go. So I made it harder on myself, but also simultaneously made it a little easier. Hey, thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Undead Legion. I am Thordy Undead. I play video games on the internet. I do keep my follows. Come on, I had this speech memorized. I do have my follows anonymous, so if you want to lurk, you go ahead and lurk away. Enjoy the nonsense, and welcome. I hope you find yourself entertained here on the channel. I am live Fridays and Sundays, 6 p.m. Fridays we go all night until further notice. It used to be Fridays, Saturday mornings, and Sundays, but now I've just combined those streams, and I go. Last week was 17 hours. I'm not going that hard. I might go for another, maybe like 3 hours. My bedtime's in 3 hours. I'm a night shifter. Impure node throttle your power and your power usage. Yeah, you throttle your power back, and then you go all impure, and you need like so much more power. I see what you're getting at there, and it's got to be a nightmare. And recipe cost hits you, your power gen too. Yeah, so I imagine that's got to slow the game to an absolute crawl. The other reason, it's kind of funny, the other reason I didn't 100x the elevator and I didn't go 5x on the power is that leaves me something else to do in the future. that gives me another ladder to climb. someday. You know, I leave myself a little bit of room to just, you know, do this all over again. It's funny, you know, someone on one of my clips that I posted said that clearly I like pain, and I'm like, you don't know the half of it. I also speedrun Dark Souls 3, played Doom on Ultra Nightmare, and I played Cuphead, but I feel like that doesn't really fit with the other examples. But yeah, I like abusing myself. Apparently, I probably shouldn't say it that way though. But I love this. I do love the struggle. Although this game doesn't make you struggle in the same way those other games do. And I haven't done either of those in a while. I don't think I can ever do Ultra Nightmare again on Doom 2016. I know I can't do it on Doom Eternal. I might try it with Dark Age. Dark Age is a little easier. But the new Dark Ages is coming out. The new that's coming out real soon. The new update for that. Or they released the DLC. They're releasing the DLC. I'm gonna give that a go at least. We do a wide variety of games here on the channel, but lately it's just, you know, Satisfactory has my addictive tendencies. Sorry, trying to keep up with chat here. Ooh, we got 26 seconds. What do we got? Single impure node of coal is 322 usable power by the time you pay for the miners and water. Dang. Yeah, that is not. And then again, if you're 5xing the requirements, you owe power just to get it. Yeah. So that's a bit rough, I imagine. 48 nodes of coal goes into power. So 15,456 usable power from 48 out of 61 nodes. Plus, you still need, power is a killer, especially if you're 5xing it. That's including 5x. Yeah, that's rough. That's pretty rough. Doing 2x has been fine. I just made the turbo fuel that's where we just were. I just made the turbo fuel power plant, and I think that's going to be plenty for a while. But there are 4 pure oil nodes in that neighborhood, so I can also quadruple the power, it's putting out 30,000 usable. It's probably a little bit less. I think it's like 26-ish. I didn't really run the full calculation on it because I don't need to get that granular with it, fortunately. But starting to get all the crap now. Let's make sure we're scanning the next one. So yeah, I'm getting at least a decent amount of power. Right now I'm in really good shape because I'm only using up I'm only consuming 13,000, which did spike. What did I add recently? What did I do? I don't know what I've added recently that shot it up like that. Because I was only consuming about 9.5. I guess when I turned on all the turbo fuel. Oh, okay, when I did the plastic, when I started processing plastic as well, so that added to it. But again, I've got a lot to work with, but the refineries are what's going to kill me, because that's what I was going to do. I was going to start hooking up the iron. So and again, the way I build my factories gives me a lot of flexibility, because instead of having to, you know, feed one product line that splits and feeds multiple product lines, I tend to do the blueprints where I just, you know, again, like this is my bolted frame factory. Ingots go in, frames come out. And I know how much. I know it's like 262. I got to feed that. So we can do all the ingots down in the refineries, and then those just feed the various like little modular product lines that I have scattered across the map. And again, that's why I love the blueprints, and it's easy to tear down and rebuild and restructure. And one of the next things is I'm getting crazy with it is like my bolted frame factory builds 10 per minute, but I want one that builds 5 per minute. You know, I want one that maybe builds 6 per minute or something. Well, wait, what is it that comes out of the? I forget what comes out of the. That's out of these right here. 5 per minute. Yeah, so one that just does 5 instead of 10. You know, stuff like that. And I'll get there eventually. I really like one of my favorite things to do when I'm just like chilling by myself is put a movie on and build blueprints. So I'm working on my own time. I go to that other map where I beat the game and I just kind of chill and I put it together, and I've got templates where I can start, where it's already got the floors laid out and everything. So I've got a pretty good streamlined process for making them. And once again, I'm gonna probably after this stream, I'm gonna set up that folder for everybody, because I had a few people that were asking me about having, you know, they wanted my blueprints, and I would rather share them. All the time I invested them, it's good to know they're getting used. What was I gonna do? We were gonna plumb the refinery. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. It's I am the epitome of that. The dogs from Squirrel. you know? Also, I've been streaming for 12 and a half hours. My brain is not firing on all cylinders. It's kind of like a Caterpillar diesel when you've got the plug-in where you can reduce it from 12 to 6 cylinders to save power when you're not actually doing work with the machine. I know everybody knows about those. I used to work for Caterpillar ever so briefly. I'm in the automotive industry these days. Yeah, we all get there. We get the scatterbrains. I was still sharp as a tack when I was in the Navy, but I'm not 20 anymore. I'm not in my 20s anymore. Let's see. We're gonna. Oh wait, no. Are these going the right? These were going the right way. What is wrong? Oh, these ones aren't going the right way. That was where I derped myself. All right. So I did get pure copper, and that was actually where I wanted to start, because we got to do pure copper, and then we're gonna do the steamed copper sheets. That's gonna be next. So let me get this into place here. Dude, this Crusader for the freaking win, man. This was recommended by one of our new visitors tonight, and this is a good one. Falling. I'm falling. All right, we need to. We're just gonna build some cans up here. I just need to empty these so I can get the space. Oh, not that one. Literally the one I can't use. There we go. I still run out. I just have too much. I have too much turbo fuel on me. I'm gonna go stick some in one of these bins over here, just kind of give myself some room, some breathing room. Still gonna leave a mess on the floor. So this is what, yeah, so this will be where I'm gonna process copper. I've got a pure copper, like right there. It's like right there off the side. So this was my first, like, you know, I love it when you build like an initial product line and you just slap it together so you can get some wire, get some cable, and then you go through all the phases, all the game, and then you come back to it. It's still got Mark 1 belts, and it's still like just flat on the ground, and it's like a huge mess. Oh, I did tonight unlock daisy chaining the power nodes. Oh my god, is that incredible. Watch this right now. You guys, hopefully you don't get turned on too much, but here we go. Bam, 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 bam. Yes. Oh, these are offset, or this one's offset. I gotta fix that. What's going on here? I don't know what I like better. Did you find the alien power augmenter useful? Yeah. There's an argument to be made it's not worth the 10 sloops that you put in it, but I don't really like to. Okay, on my other maps when I wasn't 50xing everything, I didn't like to use sloops if I could avoid it. It felt a little bit like cheating. Granted, they are finite, so like if I could avoid it, I did. So I always had extras. I didn't plan my build. I didn't plan my build around it, but in this playthrough, I am gonna try and collect every summer sloop and use as much as I can. So I might actually not use the power augmenter, but I know, long answer to a short question, but I kind of, I guess is the best answer. My other maps, my other two big maps have it. This one I haven't obviously gotten to it yet, but I don't know if I might use it. I might use it like at first, and then when I start getting desperate for sloops in the late game, I might change my attitude about it. You know, I might actually grab it and use it. It's either helpful for power, especially when you ask for a higher power usage setting. Yeah, I can see that. I gotta see how it pans out when I get there. I am planning on going nuclear, which isn't how you pronounce nuclear, but I pronounce it that way because of the president in the episode of Venture Brothers in season 2, and they get trapped in the White House. Nuclear. Well, that's not a word, but yeah. So as a result, I insist on pronouncing it nuclear for the rest of my life. But and I think it's supposed to be that's how Bush pronounced it, but that's neither here nor there. We don't do politics. Stay out of politics. So but yeah, no, I'm definitely. I imagine you are like desperate to get to nuclear in your map if you're doing 5x on the power. Desperate's probably a strong word. I don't know if I would use it, but I'm saying, like, I imagine that is in your sights, and that's going to be kind of the answer to your problems. And I've never done Fixonium. I intend to do Fixonium on this map. I've never done Fixonium before. This will be a first for me. So I'm excited about that. I've never done plutonium. What I would do is make the plutonium rod and then sink it so that that was how I would deal with the waste. But that's as far as I've ever gotten with that. I haven't done see, nuclear is not worth it to us, really. You don't think so? To make nuclear worth it, I have to build 15K buildings. Oh, because of the power usage to make. Yeah, I need 9K water. Yeah, because of the 5x. That makes sense. That's another one. That's another one of those blueprints I'm really like proud of. I've got this, the uranium fuel rod factory, which is, I actually can build this right now. Holy crap. And you just have to feed it, 7 products though. It's still kind of messy. And impure, oh yeah, plus impure nodes. Yeah, that's rough. So what is it, rocket fuel? What's the efficient? What do you do then? That's a damn good question. So I have to delete these again, and then I'm gonna actually, I don't know if I'm gonna keep lining these up or start from the other side. And yeah, what do you call it? The daisy chaining is beautiful. I absolutely love it. It makes me so happy. Especially refineries. More refineries than anything else, because this is the dumbest location they could have picked to put the power the power connector on the freaking refineries. Like, there's no non-ugly way to power them. Ridiculous. So, absolutely love being able to daisy chain the power. That was a huge game changer. What is going on here? Why is this not lining up properly? I don't usually overlap like that. Is it because it's off a tick? Oh my god, is it off by 1 tick? I'll bet it is. This is gonna drive me insane. You know what? I'll bet it is. Let's just wipe it. Ooh, ma'am. Ma'am. I won't sing. I like you guys too much. Okay, fine. I'll make your coated iron canister so you go away. I'm just doing that so I never have to see it again. It keeps popping up and getting in. Get out of my way. It's viable, but let's see. Oh, we only have 5 impure nodes. 2x recipe cuts it down. I mean, it's viable, but is it worth it? Last I knew, turbo fuel was the most efficient. Nitro, rocket fuel, very few input chains that exponentially increase resource costs. Gotcha. My other, the one I beat the game, that one we were on, number 1, that one's a rocket fuel. I used rocket fuel and never made nuclear. My old map from the one that we popped on with the trains, that one I went nuclear, but that map is broken because it was still using beacons for the alternate recipe for the fuel rods. And then the other map I've done recently, Better Crater I call it, that one I did go nuclear, but that's literally the last thing I did. Then 1.2 came out and we started over, so I haven't revisited that. Yeah, this is weird. How is it? What is it? This is scrambling my brain here. How is this? Okay, that is perfectly lined up. Oh, maybe I mashed these together. Maybe that's where I went wrong. Yeah, these ones are all mashed together. I didn't leave any space in between them. That's why. Okay, fair enough. But now I feel like I have to stick with it. Everything must be in line. Yeah, that's fine. That'll do. I'm going a little crazy with it. So we're actually going to go this way. I want to see how the spacing is going to go in this direction. I usually don't like building everything in on top of itself, but we're kind of desperate, not desperate, but we need to be mindful of spacing in this area right here, at least. That should be correct. It's scary when like everything I say usually carries a reference to it, or if I say something a particular way, I'm probably referencing a movie, or if I hear something a certain way, I'll think of a movie. So every time I hear someone say that is correct, I imagine Chris Farley taking off his shirt and Billy Madison, where he's studying with Veronica Vaughn and she keeps taking her clothes off, and then it gets to that and he's like, 1984, and he's like, "That is correct," and pulls his shirt off and freaking fucking Chris Farley, dude. R.I.P. That dude was so funny. But I can't hear "that is correct" without it being ruined. All right, I think we're gonna leave some space here because we do have the pillar right there. This might actually not be so bad, but because I've got space. Well, no, it's not. I can't. I'm gonna want to leave a lane open. I'm gonna want to leave a lane open here. So if I go just a bit forward, maybe more, maybe go all the way. I don't think I can fit 2. Can I fit 2 here? Let's see, in vanilla, a single impure uranium node will do 90,000. That is correct. That is exactly what I did. I did the impure node in the rocky desert up on the high pillar there. I did that, and what that got me was I maxed it out to 300. That's 36 reactors, and yeah, 90,000 is that is correct. There you go. Now you can imagine Chris Farley taking his shirt off. Oh man, that's fun. I digress. But oh no, not that much. I think I just need one lane here. I think if I just have one lane, that should be enough, and then. Ooh, barely fits around the rocks. Almost doesn't. Actually, shit. You know, I'm doing all this. I don't think I can do... Oh, no. No, don't. Aw, damn it. Oh, I'm coming to a painful realization right now, and I don't like it. I should have gone this way. I should have gone, I guess, horizontal, or is this horizontal? I should have gone vertical. I don't know. But I think I did this. I think I did this wrong. I think I shouldn't have done it this way. Now that I'm looking at it, and I've got. This is why I was doing this. This is why I was laying these out. As I'm trying to figure out the best way to lay out all these refineries. I didn't really leave myself as much room as I thought I would. But I need refineries for pure copper. 15 ore per minute going in, so that means one belt coming in with 480. I usually do it around 480, so 480 divided by 15, that's 32. So we need 32 refineries for copper. Now if I can go 10 wide here, that would work. 1, 2, 3. No, it's not gonna make it. So I'm starting to think I need to rethink this strategy. I think I'm gonna fit them better if they go left to right like this. Yeah. All right, we're not gonna delete everything. We're just gonna delete over here and reset these like this. I think that'll work. I gotta leave a little space in the back. We're gonna need some lanes to move product. Yeah, one lane should probably be enough. Right there ought to do it. Trying to imagine like what the level looked like that these tracks are coming out of. Slooping, just fuel rod, 227,000 produced, and 175,400 used at net gain of 97. So so this is usable power, but wouldn't you need 12 times 4, wouldn't you need 48 sloops for that? That was with 2 APA linked. But you can only make 1 APA, right? Or are you playing modded? I don't know if you're doing modded. I thought you could only do 1 alien power augmenter, or can you make more than 1? But that would take 48 sloops, right? If you're doing 12, if you're producing 12 rods to feed. Well, I guess that's not maxing out. I don't know if that's maxing out at 300. I don't remember the math. 24 sloops and 6 manufacturers. Okay. Oh, because because you're doing, but that's feeding. You're talking about feeding 36 with that. I'm with you. Yeah, because if you slooped my build, which was 36 reactors, if you slooped all 12, you could do 72. But that would be, again, that'd be 48 sloops. That's twice as much. Yeah, that's a lot of sloops. But that would be pretty efficient, I would suppose. That'd be more power than I would ever need. But again, 5xing it, I get it. You can build more than one APA. 36 full sharded plants. Yeah, so I see that. So you're building 6, but then you double it with the sloops, and that gives you, that's for the 36 plants. I feel like this is gonna fit better. I really think this is gonna fit better. Oh, here's why it's screwing me up. Here we go. Blueprint to blueprint. Get it back there, lock it, and here's where I'm going wrong, because if they're butted up against each other. No, you see that? That looks right. There we go. So yeah, I think we're gonna be better off going this way. Now which way are they being fed? Okay, good. So for the copper ones, this is gonna work out great. Yeah, I got it. I'm getting it worked out. This is one of those, this is what happens in the game where you've been working on something for a long time and you haven't figured it out yet, so you feel like you're not getting anywhere. 44, 20 in the APA. Yeah, but the APA, I don't know if I'd count that directly towards the nuclear, because that's just kind of overall. But yeah, I get what you're saying. It's for your power grid. So that's 44 invested in your power grid exclusively. Oh, here we go. What if we just do this? How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 12. If I do 3 rows of 12, that gives me 36. How many did I say I needed? 32. So that gives me a few left over. But then we need another set. We need another set just for the steamed clams. Steam from the steamed clams we're having. Steam. And did I say steamed clams? I meant steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers. So we gotta make the steamed sheets, the steamed copper sheets. What is this? Is this like some random level in the game where it's like Christmas or something? It is way too. I mean, there's only 3 minutes left. It's way too summer. It is way too much. It is way too close to summer for us to do that. I'm guessing it's some kind of secret level in the game. What do we got here? What are we listening to next? Oh no! Let's see. Add to queue. Is this working? There we go. Distance soundtrack. Let's dance. This is good stuff. That was funny. The random Christmas jingle at the end of that OST was hilarious. But it is way too early into June for that kind of music. We can't do it. We just can't. It is bad enough. We got to deal with that stuff when the time comes. Let's see. That's 1,200 constructor, 4,600 assembler, 8,500 water extractors. Oh yeah, because you're multiplying the input modifier. Well, good luck with all that. I hope it brings you. I hope you get there. That is a lot of work. I saw your build. I can see why it is the way it is. That's why I'm kind of glad I went with the 50x and I only 2x the power. I can still kind of loosey goose it. I don't have to go that into the nitty gritty. I'm not have to go into the nitty gritty that hard to make it work. And I'm kind of glad I didn't now, based on what you're showing me, because that's more work than I would want to do by myself for sure. But I feel like 50x with 2x power is still very achievable. More or less under 8% underclocking. Again, I mean, good luck to you one way or the other. I hope you realize soon enough if you're not gonna want to go that hard. So yeah, you're a lot more strict on your build. But again, I can still kind of play loose with it with this, and for me, I'm just having a lot more fun. Just having the increased, requirements, you know, like I was talking about with Valerium, just having more to do. So that's 24, and I gotta move this stuff now. That's 24. for, so this is gonna be, this works. I like this a lot better. Having all the refineries kind of facing outward, and then we can just keep moving rows forward. Yep, it's all coming to me now. This is one of those, I wasn't gonna figure it out by thinking about it. I had to just start building it in order to, like, I had to start building it in order to get, like figure out how it was gonna work out for me. So, let me go and get all this biomass stuff out of here, and then this is gonna work, because we're gonna have 3 rows, for copper ingots, and then we can build a few more rows for the steamed copper sheets. Basically, copper, I just end up using it for sheets because I use the iron wire. There's so much iron on the map. There's no shortage of iron to use for. Let's see, put that in there, and then we're good. There's no shortage of iron to use for the. Is that the right? Is that what I? No, that's not what I wanted. Whoops. Iron to use for wire. Sorry, and cable. Sorry, my brain is not behaving. Where's my stuff? Is this my stuff? I had more stuff than this, right? Oh, wait. Did I put it over? Uh-oh. Where's my stuff? Oh, you know what? Is there a box here? No. Dismantle crate. No, there's one over there. I'll have to deal with that, but... Is this literally... No, I feel like I had more stuff than this. My stuff is missing. Whatever, as long as I can keep building. As long as I can keep building these, we're good. And yeah, I can't. Oh no, but my copper sheets, that's where where did I put where'd my copper sheets end up? Did I delete a bunch of stuff? What the hell happened? I had a ton of copper sheets. Something wonky just happened because I just lost a bunch of I had a bunch of stuff and it's gone. My inventory was like full, wasn't it? Because I had a bunch of copper sheets. I had a ton of copper sheets. There's no dismantle crate over here. Or there would have been. What the? I don't know what just happened there. Something kind of screwy just happened, I think. And I don't want to go back a save. That's too much work. I'll have to make peace with it. Maybe I emptied it in one of these. Oh, yeah. Something definitely just derped out. I mean, I still have the important stuff. I have my. Speaking of, I need to hit the MAM. I have my hard drives. Might have accidentally deleted it when it was in a crate. My brain is melting. Damn, what the hell happened to all those? I had a ton of copper sheets, and now I'm not building any. We have a different problem. So here's what we're gonna do, though. Here's what I can do: is I can just basically move these one for one. Yeah, and you know what? This way I'm going to be able to keep lanes open to go across the factory. I don't get it. I don't get what the hell just happened to all my stuff, man. That was weird. I think I accidentally deleted it, but it's fine. It was probably just material. I can replace it. So this is going to go... These will be for steamed copper sheets. Well, no, this is still just for copper. Yeah, this frickin' distance soundtrack is awesome. I missed this. Let's see, 8 oil nodes. There's a number usually going into nitro, nitrogen limits, nitro, rocket fuel, throughput. These modules make this pretty simple going together. These modules, oh, you're talking about the, having the blueprints. If that's what you mean, yeah. I absolutely love this. Makes building my refinery farms a lot faster. You end up building so many damn refineries, and also being able to being able to dismantle them quickly. And I don't like using they have like the auto connect. I don't like using it because it gets so wonky to try and place it right. So I just like doing just blueprint to blueprint. And I can just line it up and it's good. And then I connect it together. But like, if you have to dismantle it, you don't have to sit here and dismantle every little thing. You can just like, and it was funny because when blueprints came out, you couldn't dismantle the whole blueprint. That came out like in a small update that came later. Refineries are a pain to take out when you have an BP. Yeah, I know, because you have to undo the pipes and everything. The only thing that's kind of a bummer is like a good example is this. Because I have it like there's no pipe out, but I still have pipes on the output. You know, just because I the way I do the blueprint is pipes and mergers or splitters on each side. But when I get to aluminum, I have multiple versions. So I have refinery Mark V with Mark V, and I have these labeled as right to left, left to right, left to right, right to left, and then there's right to left, and right to left. So those are broken up by which direction the mergers and the are going. The mergers and the splitters are going. You can tell I've been on for a long time. My brain is definitely melting. I can hear it. But this way, so like right now, because I can only build this one version of it, they go it goes in through the back from this side, which is good because this is the side that the copper is on. And then it's gonna have to loop all the way back. Hey, thanks for that lurk, man. I do appreciate it. Good to have you here on the 30 Undead channel. Good visit. Appreciate the time to get busy. I get you. Do it to it, man. Good luck with all that stuff. You started losing me. Like I said, my brain is melting. I was trying to keep up there, but it's a lot of math. A lot of and again, I get it. You have to really do get into the nitty gritty and figure out the long math implications. It's okay. Yeah, no worries. Like I said, good luck with it. It's so much. And it's crazy because you have to you have to contemplate everything that's on the map. I don't envy you. Like I said, I think I feel vindicated for just doing the version I'm doing. Man, I'm loving this Distance soundtrack again. I missed this. I'm getting nostalgic because I haven't played this game in a few years. Still want to know what the hell happened to all my copper sheets. I think I accidentally clicked something and deleted them all. I'm just glad I didn't delete. I don't think I deleted anything important. The only thing I'd be worried about losing is my hard drives. I don't think you can delete those. Love your work. Hopefully catch some of your BP building. I don't usually modular build, and it would be interesting to me. Like I said, I'm gonna put out a folder where they'll all just be available, like a Google Drive where anyone can download them, and I'll keep updating it. Again, some of them are as simple as like I've got roads. I know you're about to take off, but like I've got these as well, where it's like a railway. That's a bad example. Let's see, railway center. So like, it's a road with the rails in the center. I've got one where the rails are on the outside, but you can link these together if you want to make like a roadway that connects your trains and whatnot. You have to connect them together, but at least it like lays them out to go straight and stuff. So I have a bunch of those as well. I do all kinds, like a bunch of shit like that. Anyway, thanks for the lurk. Thanks for the visit. Good to see you. Hope you have yourself an excellent day and a good, happy building and all that. We're probably gonna wrap up relatively soon. It's like 13 hours. It's about 7 a.m. I think I'm about ready to call it a day, night, whatever it is. So this is, we got 3 rows back there, and then I gotta figure out steamed hams. we gotta get steamed copper sheets going soon too, because I don't have a source of copper sheets anymore. I do have a bunch of ingots, but you know, I'd have to hand jam them out on the crafting bench. And what am I, a caveman? All right, how many can we do here? Steamed sheets. I fortunately got this a long time ago, so 22 ingots in. And I'm going to be putting out... Let's see, how many? Pure copper, so... Oh, 15, so 37.5 out. 7.5 times 32, 1,200. Yeah, I might not even need to go this hard. I can probably go half. Because this is gonna take 22.5, so it's almost 1 feeds 2 at this rate. So I can do 2 rows of these. No, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to fit another row in here. Dang. That's unfortunate. Let's see, how bad is it? I want it let me move. There we go. So yeah, it would be stuffed in there. So even still, there's not enough room here for the steamed. So I think we gotta go. Man, I really did not give myself enough room. You just need so much more room for all these refineries. Unless I go the other way with it, like start here and go this way. So I do that, but even there, I'm only gonna get that far. Yeah, realistically, this is just not a great place for the refineries. But I'm committed. I'm gonna finish what I started. I need to get the ingots cooking at least. I at least need to get 1 round of these going for the copper sheets, and then I'm basically gonna have I'm basically gonna have infinite copper sheets. What if I go upstairs? Can we go up? Oh, you know, I do have the space over here. I can make this part of the factory too. Although, no, this is like higher ground, so I'd have to raise it up, which isn't a huge deal. It's just I'd have to possibly add another pump. Probably not. So I have all the space over here, but again, I want to save some of this space when we start processing nitrogen, which I won't need much. Just enough to make nitric acid and whatnot. And again, I'm going to have infinite space in that direction. So we do have all of this to work with. So I could do 1 row just straight down here. What did I say I needed? 32? Ooh, what's that over there? Oh, that's that other dismantle tree. Oh, there's all my stuff. Remember like 20 minutes ago when I lost all that? Ooh, damn. And if I had I would have lost my power shards. Holy shit. Ugh. I don't know how they ended up there, though. What a weird place for the dismantle crate to end up. I was moving faster than my brain could comprehend, so let's just make sure we get that out of there. I thought I had maybe made one of these crates and then accidentally hit remove all and fucked myself really bad. That's 100 power shards. That was not going to be a good time, but I have enough copper sheets in here to solve other problems. So I'm gonna have to move these again, I know it. Put that in there. We don't need the barrel nuts. Don't need quartz right now. Put these away. Tickets I'm gonna hold on to. Still need to make some more room. Steel. That ought to do it. There we go. And that's funny because I saw this crate, but I was like, that's way too far. There we go. Whew, that feels good. Now I got my copper sheets back. But I think I'll save this row for more copper sheet or more copper processing. I guess they don't have to be perfectly within line, although that might drive me crazy. But let's see here. So if I put a line right here, they're also going to be going the wrong way. So I'll spin them around, and then which way are the belts going? Belts are going that way. That's fine. Yeah, so we'll go this direction with it. So, yeah, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it doesn't all need to go the same direction. It doesn't have to be that uniform. I don't have to be that crazy about it. Okay, we want to save a lane. Let's make sure this lines up with... Line it up just as thusly. That's perfect. I like it. And then we can bring this in. So now this, we can go... We need, what, 30... How many did I say I needed? 30, so it's, yeah, 37, that was to 12, I'm gonna get 1,200. So to process 1,200, when it's, this is way overkill. I'm way overkilling this, I think. I don't think I need to go this crazy with it. If I'm only gonna use copper ingots for sheets, how many sheets do I really need? So 22.5, that's 1,200 copper sheets. Actually, I might end up needing that much, now that I think about it. Again, we are 50Xing, and in circuit boards alone, we're gonna need just like an atrocious amount of them. And copper sheets for what else? What else are copper sheets gonna be used for? Copper sheets. So, circuit boards. Can make copper rotors with them. I don't like to do that, but yeah, circuit boards primarily. But I feel like they're needed for something else later. So, I mean, at this point, you're talking 2 to 1. You can make 600 circuit boards a minute with just what you're talking about producing from copper sheets. So I might be overkilling it right now. Maybe we'll go half. We'll just do 240. So, and then we'll just save the space for later. We'll keep those there. They're with their whole purpose, but for now, just to save on the power, we're only going to produce half as much as we need to. So, oh yeah, because don't even think about how much copper we're going to need when we're making copper powder. That's what we're going to need copper for later. We're going to need just like an atrocious, obnoxious, violent amount of copper powder. Like we're going to need all the copper on the map. This isn't going to be enough. We're gonna have to make just a copper processing facility, like it's gonna need its own thing. So that's gonna be tough, and it's like 1 ingot to 1 powder. So we could we could leave this to make copper sheets, and this should probably be enough for most of the game. But we're gonna need a separate factory that's gonna have multiple copper nodes feeding it in order to make enough copper powder that we gotta ship to wherever the hell we're making the nuclear pasta. But that's, I mean, I'm 3 streams ahead here. I'm thinking way too far ahead. Right now, we just need some copper sheets. 37.5. So that's 6.4. Wait, no, is it? 37.6. Is that only 6.4 refineries? Does that sound right? Is it really that few? Am I definitely overthinking this? That's output. I think that's output. I think I'm thinking output, not input. It's 15. Yeah, 15 input, 37 output. Okay. You can tell my brain is melting. I might have been at this for too long. 15 times... First off, 37.5. That'll give us 562. Wait, 15. No, that's wrong. 15. No, so we want 240. Definitely brain melting. Divided by 15. That gives us 16. So we only need 16 refineries. Totally doable. Completely manageable. That's 2 rows right here. And I gotta tack on an extra for which I have room. So, yes. Let's... So 3 times... Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. I need 1 more. Need 1 more. Can I fit it? Oh, just barely. Are we overlapped? No, stop. Oh, why does it do that to me, Dad? No. Okay, so this will be 15, and we actually have to go 1 more. I might be able to fit it on the other side. I might have left myself enough room. Are those backwards? Why are those? Oh, because I'm lining this up wrong is what I'm doing. Okay. that should be 15. And look at how barely that fits. I can also overclock one if I have to. I'm gonna do it that way. Or sloop it. I don't want to sloop it though. It's a waste of sloops. Oh yeah, we can fit it. We can fit a 16. Perfect. At least on this row. That look good? Yeah. So that'll be the input. I'm gonna have to rebuild this blueprint with all T-junctions at this point. It'll look a lot cleaner. Ain't nobody got time for that. I gotta do one more. So that's 15. So that's 16. Wait, is it just one row then? Because it wasn't 32, it was 16. So yeah. So I just need one of these. Just one. It'll go all the way down. Tell me the belts are going that way. Please tell me the belts are going that way. Oh, thank goodness. So this will be perfect. Or this will be slightly less imperfect. Merger. Alright, I'm starting to feel really good about this. We finally have, after all this time, we finally have a plan, which I need. And then I'm just gonna put the iron ingots, like, on the other side of the pillars. Like, this is gonna be a little copper corner. And then we're gonna have our whole, we're gonna need so much more space for iron. It's gonna be just absolutely insane. So much more space for iron. So, we're just gonna do one here, and I think we're gonna. No, I don't like that. That's ugly. Oh, you goober. Fugged this up. Oh, no. Ew, don't. Stop that. Embarrassing. Perfect. I'm doing all this. We're only going to use this back row right now. And we're going to need a floor hole. Okay. We gotta plug the copper in. We gotta weasel it in here too. It's gonna be kind of awkward. It'll be fine though. Oh my god, there's the copper. It's like right here. It's like literally right here. That's funny. Alright, so we'll go probably, yeah, we'll go into the floor like right here. And then this needs to be a Mark II. That should be putting out, yep, 240, which is what it's going to remain at right now. And then this, we can put this right into the pillar. We can connect the pillar right to this. There we go. So we gotta put power in this pillar. Every pillar needs power. I tend to power my pillars. That way you can move power up and down the floors more better gooder. So we're gonna take this. Is that connected? Did that connect? That connected. We're gonna take this. I have to figure out how to get power into that pillar. Oh, you know what I can also do? I really shouldn't run power through the buildings, though. That's gonna be a recipe for disaster in the long run. But I can power the buildings from here as well, and then we'll just... Oh, look at that! Oh, dang it. I didn't make a mess. That's again. Bam. And then... Yeah, I think the power coming out of that pillar for this is exactly right. But we're not using this row yet anyway. So, oh, and we have power in the other pillar where we're actually going to be doing this. So, let's reach down here. How are we going to do this so it doesn't look stupid? Just put this down right here. Oh, the daisy chaining is amazing. Whoops. Oh, that it's issues. Oh, will this look weird if I go? Yeah, it will. And you can't go into the middle and then daisy chain. That'll look weird. So I'll have to just go around the back. I think what I might do is run this up to the ceiling and then just have power going across the ceiling, which is fine. There we go. And now we're gonna need how many? So we got 15 going in, 37 coming out. So that's times 16. Yes, 16 times 37.5 gives us 600. Is how many is gonna come out? Yes. So ingots, 600 ingots coming out. And I think it's 1-to-1. It's 1-to-1. So we need to process... Ooh, boy. That is a lot. We need to process... Oh, man. So that's... 600... Oops. 600 divided by... 22.5. Oh, it's only 26. That's not crazy. That's doable. I can put, yeah, I can get 26. I was thinking it was gonna be way worse than that. So, that's how you know it's again the brain is melting. My brain is melting. So, damn, there's not gonna be room here for 26 though. Oh, I guess I could squeeze them in here too. I'm really packing these in on top of each other. Or I do 2 rows and I take over that. I got that row back there that I can use. What was that on the floor there? Nothing. I'm seeing things. It's gonna. We're gonna have to call this soon. I'm gonna get this copper going, and I'm probably gonna have to call it a day. It has been 13.5 hours. It's so funny how like doing a 13-hour stream was like such a huge deal, and now I'm like casually doing it every Friday. No problem. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 18. Oh man, we're just barely not gonna have room for them all. That's 18. And that's 21. We need to fit 5 more, and we're just shy. We might be able to fit 3 more. You know what? I could just overclock them. It's not gonna be that big a deal. It cost me an extra 30, 60 megawatts. I'm not freaking out about that. If I can keep it tight like that, then maybe I ought to do that. Barely fits. Providence. We can get rid of this ramp. Barely fits. So that's 24? Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 24. I can overclock 2 of them. That's fine. I can overclock 2. Oh man, but that's where it terminates, isn't it? Yeah, that's where it terminates, right into the freaking wall. Oh, and then it just disappears into the wall. Is there room under this? Yes, there is. Oh my god. Barely. I don't think there's enough though. But I can get it like into the pillar. And that's where, or go into the floor. Oh wait, no. I am overthinking this. It doesn't have to remain. You can go bam, turn it 90 degrees because I smart good. And this is where it'll terminate. It'll go right into the pillar. This is exactly what we want. Yes. Boom. And then I have to build the wall. There. And then boink. Done. Sold. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey boss. And we're just gonna overclock 2 of these. That's gonna be perfect. And honestly, I kind of like having a little bit of breathing room around here, having a little space. It doesn't have to be all completely crammed together. And then what I could do is actually take out one of the middle ones, and then, well, no, because the pipe's still going to be in the way. This is going to be fun, though, because we're going to have to navigate around this. So we're going to have to find a way to navigate. Again, we got a road right here, but that's kind of it, because it's all crammed in there so tight. And then this is going to be hilarious, because it's just going to go from here to here. And you know what? We'll just go under. Oh, wait, no, it's going to go to here, actually, because this is the input. So we'll just go underneath. We'll go there. I'm going to fall in the water. I know it. There's no way I'm... Oh, wait. Can't do it. Again, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Let's just get a ramp. Bring it down. But first, I gotta put an output right. It's just barely gonna fit, too. This is great. I feel like we're getting lucky. But I gotta be careful about saying that, because the game has a way of saying, you know what? Nah. We're not gonna allow you that kind of spatial awareness. I still gotta plumb the I still gotta hook the water up. The water will be the easy part, though. I think I'm only gonna need... You know what? That's a good question. How many am I gonna need? So, we've got... I gotta remember to update these. So pure ingots, so 10 water, and we've got 16. That's, I can either do 2 and underclock 1, or I can overclock 1. But I think I'll underclock, because if I can avoid using additional power, that'll be a good way to go. Perfect. There we go. So that's easy. So that's the out and the in. We're gonna have to have the. Let's connect the ore. Let's get the ore filling up these machines, and then we'll pipe the water. We gotta make sure we connect these as well. Interested to see how much power this is gonna use. So 60 a piece times 16. 360. 16. No, that's wrong. 16 times 60. That figure was way too optimistic. 960. That makes sense. Which is really not that bad. And then 24. It's the same thing. So, I mean, all in all, it's like 2,000 megawatts. That's not a huge deal compared to what we've got. We've got about 30 to work. We've got 30. We got about 15 to work with before we've got to duplicate the power plant, which we can 4x the power plant with 4 pure oil nodes. We can get, that's 4 pure oil nodes. That's 30,000 a piece. That's 100. That's 120,000. Is it that easy? No way. You know what? It's too late in the day for me to think that that math is working. So we will cross that bridge when we get there, one thing at a time, as I often say. Dang, that is a long title. I'm trying to move it to trying to give people credit with the music. You know, when I use video game soundtracks. I think the video game soundtrack thing is the answer. Oh, this is gonna line up great. Oh wait, which one is it? It's this one back here. Still gonna line up great. Perfect. Let's go. So there's where the water goes in, right there. I think we'll just do 2 extractors. And honestly, we don't have to feed it all. It doesn't have to go all the way over there. Oh, is that uranium in the way? It so is. What's back there? What is even back here? I don't even know if I'm aware of this tunnel. More uranium. This is really dangerous. I shouldn't be doing this. I don't know what's in here. I've never found this cave, I don't think. I don't see anything significant in here. Oh, the purple. Come here, you. Is that it? Anything to explode? No way it's a cave for just a purple slug, right? The whole ass cave. I love all the caves. This map is 10 of 10. Get out of here. That tucked away in the corner there, behind some uranium. Never noticed that. I'll take the purple though, and then we'll use a summer sloop to double it. That is a trick Halt taught me, and I kind of wish I would have thought of it myself. So yeah, I think we can just fill the water from the middle. Suppose if I can find room. Yeah, right here. So I think this will be a good spot. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and get a floor hole. And we're gonna, no, logistics. Brain is melting. What are we at, 14? We're almost, no, 13 and a half hours. Really, I can't read either. Consequence of the long time being online. Again, I still think it's hilarious that doing more than 12 hours was like a big deal back in the day, and now I'm just like casually doing it every damn Friday. Is this gonna fit? Oh, you can't nudge. I had no idea you can't nudge those there. Move it over a little. I think that ought to do it. And then it's just gotta reach into the floor. Oh, it's like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna leave that there to drive people crazy. So no, you have to fix it. We're gonna tuck these all the way in the corner because we want to maximize. We want to maximize the space usage because I know I'm gonna put a lot more extractors in here. And if I have to, I can always overclock them, but we're not going to worry about doing that right now. So this needs to equal 160. So that's 80 and 80. Dude, that Crusader soundtrack was awesome. Thanks for that. It's added to the playlist. I'm gonna keep finding soundtracks like that and just keep adding them, because these long, like 3-hour soundtracks that are very chill, subtle, and in the background, it's exactly what we're looking for. I only really need them for this game. All the other games kind of have their own soundtrack. We're doing whatchamacallit, a few days here. Wait, no, we go this way. We're doing BioShock. You know, I don't need to play music while we're playing BioShock. I always go from the roof down so that the straight part ends up right here, and we're gonna throw a single pump on here. I probably could pay attention to if we need what kind of pump we need so we can save power on it. But it is not this day. There you go. I love the sound of them powering up. It's good stuff. So, oh, hey, where is my copper? Dang, I could have had that pressurizing the belt. Oh, it's still not. Where's my copper? Is it not? Oh, it's not powered. I haven't powered this tower yet. Or this pillar, rather. Derp. How do we want to do that? I know what we'll do. I need a ladder. Need to get a ladder. Super high water and oil tower. Save tons of power in the long run. No need for pumps. Yeah, you make the water tower. Yeah, I gotta do that. I think maybe this map will be the first time I finally get around to actually doing that. Because you just run the pipe all over the place, and you just gotta you restrict it to like 1 meter cubed per second and plug it into the back of your pipeline, something like that. Or an alternative solution, you just get more power. Let's see, does this logistics floor have power in it? This is a logistics floor, and it does have power. So we are going to move this. We're going to take this one. We're going to plant it right here. Perfect. Tall tower works great. Oh yeah, for sure. No, I know what you're talking about. I'm familiar with like the water tower design. I've just never done it. Just get more pumps, more power. All right, cool. That is powered. So now we should see copper coming out. You know, like we should have ages ago. You know what we'll do? Ooh, and I have copper ore in my inventory, so I can pre-pressurize this this manifold. And that's precisely what I'm gonna... Oh, damn it, don't go flying. Okay, we're good. And I gotta actually set all these properly, so this needs to be pure. Just do it just to make the pipework look cleaner. I'll consider it. Not today. I'll do it, but not this day. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm not ready. But I promise you, it'll get to. I will do it. I will. I know you've been telling me to do that for a long time. I'm gonna get to it. Okay. Now we gotta plug water into the steamed copper sheets, which I need to set this for that. Yeah, set 24 machines, and then we have to overclock 2 of them. And we'll just do these 2 at the end. cost me an extra 30 megawatts, but it all fits. Man, I'm making myself want to stream tonight, so I can just pick up where I left off. But I'm not gonna. I mean, it's not like I'm any closer to getting to phase 4. It's just a lot of having to build out the factory, and that's something I can just update next week, show everyone what I've done. Don't need to stream every day. I need a break. It's healthy. So 22.5 water times 26. $585. Wow. Okay. So that's how many? So 120. That's what, 4 a piece? 120 divided by. I think I'm gonna watch the movie Triangle. 22.5. So that's 5.3. So I can. So 22.5 times 5 is 100. So 112.5 for every 5. Except for the last one. This is gonna get weird. Oh, what's to sleep? So we're gonna need a bunch of water extract. We're gonna need 6 water extract. I think 5. Well, wait, hold on. Hold on here. Let me do that. Let me run that math again. 22.5 times 6. 26. 585. So I can connect all the pipe. I can run it all off of one pipe at least. So I can just put the part. Yeah, no, great. This is good. So what I can do is put I can just basically max the pipe out. So that's what, five pumps put together, feeding the one pipe, and then that'll cover, because it's all Mark II. So that'll cover the whole thing. And so I can basically just do one little connection. I don't have to run pipes all the way down to feed them along the way. I will have to do that with the belts though. I am gonna have to figure it out, because it's gonna be 600 out, which is more than the Mark IV can handle. So I do have to kind of split it, I think. Once I get Mark V, I can upgrade, which will be great. But we are a long ways from Mark V belts. So right now it'll be underserved, and I'll just have to split it. I'm gonna have to do it now, because if I try to remember to do it later, I'm gonna regret it. So I'll just have to split it in half, I guess. So 8 will feed 1. Yeah, we can do that, and then the other one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not right. This should be 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So delete this one. And we're gonna put an output right here. We're gonna put an output right here. That'll be 300 per belt. Why isn't this one working? Oh, I know why. 'Cause I'm not plugged. No, I am plugged in. Is that because it's a splitter, not a merger? Actually, it doesn't even matter. All I gotta do is do this. Overthinking it. Again. I know, I never do that. It's completely surprising every time I do it, because it never happens. Ooh, I like this song. It's good. Oh, maybe it would help a little bit if I knew where it was going. Where are we at? I got like 20 minutes. 14 hours I think is enough. I think we'll call it a night at that point. I'm gonna lose my voice. My chest is feeling it, man. I've been talking like a lot. I know, to the surprise of no one. So 26, so that's 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. I don't want to lose sight of it. It's this one right here. So it could be right here. Now we drop down. Got a bit of a distance to cover. Get it? Distance? Because that's the soundtrack we're listening to? I got it. I'm hilarious, damn it. Oh, did you consider looking at that show From, Halt? I know you asked me about it. Did you look into it at all? Didn't know if you were... I know you had asked me. I didn't know how curious you were, like if you were looking at watching it. Where is that out? Wow, it's all the way down there. I haven't yet. Okay, right on. Yeah, I kind of like them doing that with Amazon, where they'll put the whole first season on Amazon Prime, and then if you like it, you can sub to, you know, if you finish the first season and need more, you can sub to NGM. And I know the way that show is written, I guarantee that was exactly their intention, and it flipping worked, man. At least on me, it did. Only speaking for myself, of course. All right, cool. So the belt's connected, but now we just got to connect the water. Need a floor hole. Oh, come on! We just gotta place a floor hole. Come here, Daisy. Daisy, come here. Oh my god. Okay, goodbye. Sorry, there was the dog came back. We're dog sitting my sister's dog, and she came in here but then left immediately. Dogs. All right. She didn't want to be on stream again. She was on stream earlier. She's a good dog. All right, where were we? Let's get. So we got to get 5 water extractors going on here. Water pumpers, whatever the hell they're called. My vocabulary is suffering significantly. We have suffered heavy losses. We gotta tuck it all the way in the corner, and then 2, 3, 4, 5? 5. And then pipe. And then you guys want to see how ugly I make this? Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. You're gonna hate this. There we go. And then one more turned upwards. Where's the floor hole? My eyes! You're right. Alright, cool. That connects. Oh no, but that's not gonna work actually, because I'm gonna go to put the pump. Oh no, it did work. Okay, usually the pump will say like it can't do it. We can just leave these here until we have to put pumps in the way. We can just leave the floor. Might as well. You can daisy chain these, but then they have to like clip, and that. Now, while I'll build the pipes like that, I won't allow. I can't abide clipping. I'm a man of morals. Not really. I'm. What is it? What's that word? Exaggerating. So let's see. In order to make this work, we gotta just get a little more creative here. Please lock this room after you're done. Don't let anyone in there. I can't let them see it. We don't take kindly to your types round here. Oh, I totally missed. Did you see that? Did you see that? Unbearable. Now here. Do I just connect those? You know, make you see it happen. He made me watch. Or oh, I did it. Wow. Okay. That was not on purpose. Okay. Did connect. Can you tell my brain is melting? All right. That is working. I think we just got to dial this back by what, 15? Yeah. We'll just dial one back by 15. Oh crud. These need to be maxed out. Good thing I checked. It was gonna bug me later. That was one of those I was gonna have to reverse engineer it and figure out what the problem was. This one should be 105. And there we go. Oh, we need to power them. That's last. That's lastly, we gotta... Oh, okay, you got, God, this is so sexy. I love watching this. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, that's hot. Look at that. Just run to the next one. All you gotta do is connect them this way. And you know what? I'm also connecting the wrong refineries. These ones are already connected. But you know what? We still got to connect them together. We got to enjoy that moment. That was nice. But this should be slowly, ever so slowly filling up with water. And now, wonderfully, we are spitting out 600 copper sheets per minute, which is great because this is exactly what we're going to need to fulfill our... Come on, brain, you can do this. Our, silicone circuit boards. Silicone circuit boards. We got there. You gotta bear with me with the melting brain. It has been a while. You know what would be nice? A stretch. How about a stretch? I'm just gonna do one of these. Oh yeah, right into the ankle. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Whew. Probably should do that more often, really, if I'm gonna stream this long. Can't be good for my back. I am in the market for a new chair. I'm working on that. Ow! Oh, right in the kneecap. I'm okay. How about some water? Also good for you. Hydrate, right? Okay. What I was looking for was this. Oh no, it's this one. Oh, it's Mark III. Actually, I think we can upgrade to the Mark IV. Oh, it's Mark V. I don't have a Mark IV. Assemblers. But let me drop an assembler. So we want to do silicon circuit. I like silicon circuit boards. This has always been. This typically is the one I use for circuit boards because we need a ton. So copper sheets and silica. Oddly enough, I could have started this a long time ago. Well, no, not really. I wouldn't have the power grid for it. Times 8. 27.5 times 8. $220. Wow, that's not even half. That's awesome. So we can, and we do have to process. We do have to process all of the silicone, or all the quartz to make the silica. But one thing at a time. Let's check. Let me check something here. Okay, that's pure quartz crystal. That's not the silica. So silica we got to process separately, and I think we'll do that upstairs. That would make more sense. We process it upstairs, feed it right into the silica circuit board product line. So our quartz is right over here. 360. Capoeira. Oh, what was that? Bob's Burgers. Ponytail. I can't do that move, obviously. So we're getting 240 raw quartz. We need how much? 220. It's 220, right? I think it's 220. Yes, it's 220 silica. So math, silica. I don't have anything fancy for silica. So why does the math gotta be so goofy? Why can't you be normal? You know, frickin' the Barbaduke. Thinking. So 37.5. So if we need 220, 37.5. We need 5. Oh, it's only 5 constructors. So that's 5 times 22.5. You'd think I'd know this math by now. 112. Which is nothing. That's nothing. That is plenty, and we're getting 240 out of here. That's more than we're gonna need. So that's what? That's a Mark II. See, why not get it for the byproduct from alumina? Too far away. Aluminum's still phase 4, and I got 2 pure quartz nodes right here, and they're untapped. So this is precisely the maneuver. We can run these down into the tower there. So how many did I say I was gonna need? How many? It was like what, 5, 6? I only need like 6 constructors. So we could literally process it like right here, like right on top of the quartz. We might as well. So I got blueprints for that. No Logi floor. Let's see, we got Logi floor right here, don't we? We sure do. And actually, what we can do is take the one that's got the Logi floor. I got so many constructor blueprints. This is really where I learned how to use blueprints. So, I don't like that. I don't like that blueprint design. 8 constructors, Mark 5. Logi floor. Here we go. This is one I use the most. So we'll start with 8 and we'll just underclock them, or we'll delete some. Should I put them on this side, like directly above? Now we'll leave the road the way it is, and I might end up deleting the road. I'm just kind of leaving it there for now. And actually, we're not going to put it into the floor either. We're going to raise it like I do. This is the other way I like to do my design. So spin it to win it. Throw this down. And yeah, right after stream, I'm going to make the Google Drive. I'm going to make the public Google Drive when I upload all my blueprints. I'll share it in the Discord. There's a Satisfactory channel. I'll put a link to it. So if anyone wants the blueprints, they will be available. Not all of them are complete. Some of them are broken. Just a warning. So that'll go there. I don't think I want to go all the way to the tower just to come back. I think I'm going to get a little lazy with it. I have been streaming for 14 hours, so I'm going to do the lazy thing. So, come on. There we go. Oop, that's the wrong floor hole. There we go. Floor hole. Perfect. You have no idea how many times I've screwed this up and ran a whole bunch of stuff into the mergers and then totally screwed up my product line and I had to rebuild it. It was, I smart good sometimes, I tell you. I know how to smart good. So we're gonna go into the floor again. Oh, I got a pillar right there. You know, it would have been great if I was paying attention, but sometimes I am just too broke to pay attention. Can't take credit for that joke. It's gotta be older than I am. There we go. That's how I missed it. It's not made of steel. The pillars have to be made of steel, I decided. It was the same thing with Minecraft. My design in Minecraft was the Crimson Fortress. I had the same nether brick design I used every time I built a castle, and I just iterated on it every time. I chose to learn nothing new. I came up with one thing, I liked it, and we did that, and that's precisely what's happening here. So basically I can just eliminate this. And we can add an input wall right here. Yoink. Chef Negative. If it ain't broke, let's see. If it ain't broke, I can't believe you were still on. Then I remembered you literally work night shift. Yeah, it's one of those things where, you know, I don't expect people to remember everything about me, you know, and I don't expect people to remember the whole night shift thing. And it's actually kind of funny though. That's like, as far as my internet life is concerned. In real life, it's become the thing where being on night shift is like the thing people know about me. I go to family functions, I go to parties, whatever. I don't really go to parties not anymore, but like, you know, I go anywhere where there's like people and there's, oh, how's the night shift? Oh, is this like nighttime for you? Is this, oh wow, you must be going to bed soon. Like it becomes kind of the predominant part of my personality. But I made peace with that when I decided to take on the night shift. So, it just is what it is. But yeah, I have also been up for like live for 14 hours, and I probably should call it pretty soon. But I'm Forrest Gumping at this point. You know, I gone this far, I might as well run across the state of Alabama. But no, it's also just I'm locked in, man. You know, I'm having a good time, and also Saturday morning cartoons. We would have only been streaming for like an hour right now, because I would stream from 7 to about 10 on Saturdays until I decided to just stream all damn night. How are you doing? How is it? Did you sleep good? Well, sleep well. I know how to speak proper. So right now what we're doing is we are going to build Silica. We are listening to the Distance soundtrack. Oh, you might be a good person to ask, Chef Negative. Also, shout out for Chef Negative. Again, you get 2 in 1 stream because the stream's that long. Good dude, plays music with what I understand is called talent. Good dude. Shout out for you. Appreciate you coming by, dude. Always like visiting you. Oh, and of course, not only do you get the shout out, you get the emote usage. Because I subbed for the emote, I'm gonna use the emote. Literally, that was like the main thing I wanted, and I was tired of getting hit by commercials when I was trying to enjoy the jams, but it was also the emote. That is such a killer emote. Oh, you know what we can do? You know what we can do? Okay, I got it. We do this one, then this one, then this one, then back to this, then back to that. There we go. Okay, it did get kind of split up and look weird, but you have to imagine it with the head in the middle, head banging, while the guy's jamming on either side. Like that's, you gotta widen the chat box so it works. Believe me, it's there. Sleep was good, doing a quick round of Among Us with my son before we take a walk. I wanted to say hi and crack the lurk. Well, I appreciate that, dude. Always happy to have you here on the 30 Undead channel. And I'm only gonna be hanging for a little bit longer, and then I gotta call it a night. But we'll probably raid somebody. It's always a good time. I don't know who we're gonna raid yet. We'll go looking for someone playing Satisfactory. I always like making new friends. I always like trying to find new people to raid. So silica 37 point. Oh, so it's 22.5. So we're gonna have some bonus silica. Basically, so 22.5 times 8. 0.5 times 8 is 180. So this isn't even going to process everything coming out of the miner. Might not have been the best place. This feels congested, although this is going away. We're going to eliminate this and replace it with refineries. That's going to have to be tonight, though. I think I'm going to try and do, like, boring stuff tonight while I'm off stream. I'm gonna watch, I don't know what I want to watch. I have bought so many blue. Ooh, Dark City. Need to watch Dark City. I got that, and then I got, what else is that over there? Oh, The Island. Yes, Michael Bay. Scarjo and Ewan McGregor. I'm so watching those tonight, man. I'm gonna watch those. I'm gonna do like some of the more boring stuff in this game, and I'll save the fun stuff for next Friday. It's such a shame to think I won't be streaming this game again until next Friday. Sad. Sad. Oh man, what am I thinking of? What's the reference? Oh, freaking My Name is Earl when he goes to prison, season 3. I'm sad. But what was I gonna do? Okay, so now we need to decide where we're gonna put the silicon circuit boards. Also, I'm realizing oh no, that's not a pillar. This is a pillar. I got a pillar right here. I gotta watch that show again. It's good. I actually got that one on DVD. I was buying that when I was in the Navy. It's kind of old now, you know? Damn, they didn't have smartphones or nothing. Although he wouldn't know how to use one anyway. There'd be a whole thing about that. Me and Randy got us a smartphone, but we couldn't figure out how to use it. I don't know, Earl. It says I gotta put in a code. I don't remember my code. There we go. I just wrote a scene for that show, but you get it. So it turns out I swear that's his catchphrase. As it turns out, but it's fine. I'm not trying to make fun of the show. I'm just saying I get it. I get the show. Anyway, we need to decide where we want to build our circuit boards. Also, we got to make sure we de-uglify this really quick. See how ugly this looks? That's pretty ugly. 25 years old now. That's old for a show. It's old enough that the generational trappings have evolved. Again, there's no smartphones in it, you know? They don't internet the same way. There's very little internet. I remember there's one episode where they got a computer and they just wanted to watch the fish on the screensaver, you know? So, old for a TV show, I would say. We were even talking about it earlier. Burn Notice is looking dated because they didn't have as much internet. How about just a little internet? Anyway, you saw how ugly this thing looked. Well, now look at it. It is now less ugly. Now it looks like it belongs here. It's like a machine. We're gonna start processing that sweet, sweet silica. And now, good morning, my dude. Middle-aged gamer. What's up, guy? How you doing? How about a shout out for middle-aged gamer? I got you, bro. I got you. If I can spell it right. I think you got another one. Your gamer. Bam, look at me go. Playing some World of Wowcraft. Oh man, those were the days. I do miss that game. I let my account lapse. I bought the new expansion, but then I decided to not play it anymore. I leveled my character. Yeah, first try. Oh, that's a thing now. We have that. Hold on. Allow me.
First try.
Yeah. Using Jeremy's voice. Threat level zombie. Sorry, brain melting, cooked. Thanks, man. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be back to streaming. My arm's finally feeling better. Right. Did you do something to it? I don't remember if we talked about this. You gotta bear with me. I've been live for 14 hours. My brain is. I've been going on about it for at least the past 15 minutes that my brain is melting. And we're trying to decide where we're gonna put. You know what? Look at all this real estate right here. It's free real estate. We're going to put our circuit boards. How about right here? So we need this blueprint. This blueprint. Here it is. Look at that. It's actually pretty compact. I don't know if we want to tuck it in the corner here. Because I think, which pillar are we going to get the thing from? I guess it's going to be over here. Seems like a weird place for it. I kind of feel like it should be on the 3rd floor. Where do we put it, guys? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What is that up there? That is... Oh, that's the... we're gonna move that. I think we're gonna eventually move that. So I think we'll put this maybe right here. I gotta figure out where the output's gonna be. It's gonna be that way. So it's gonna go back up a pillar. It's gonna end up going upstairs. So it needs to be somewhat near a pillar, which that's a good spot for it right there. You know what? What if we eliminate this? See, this is just obtuse and in the way. If we take this, put it here, look at that. Look at that, I'm consolidating. I'm using the word consolidate. Take this, spin it to win it. There we go. There we go. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me now. Look at me now. And then now we're gonna take this. And we're gonna put a smart splitter on here. And we'll take the awesome sink and put it around the corner. Thusly. Look at that, I smart good. I gotta set both to overflow because I don't know which is left and right. Let's see, you're a machine. Some distal tendonitis in my arms, elbows. Ooh, yikes. No fun. They're still diagnosing my hands. They think it's carpal tunnel. And but I got hand goo. Also, my life changed when I didn't have to really do any work on cars anymore. My old job, I still would have to put wheels on and pick up tires and stuff. I don't have to do any of that anymore. And that's been a huge game changer for me. There we go. Bazinga. Now, look at all this. Look at all this real estate we've got. Now we can take this. Yes. 8 assemblers. And I gotta figure out which way is out. Right here is the in, so it goes out that way. And we're gonna turn it. I don't want it up against the pillar, so we're gonna pull it out. One tick there. Right about. You want to go like that? There we go. That's right on the corner. Is this good? Carpal is brutal. My uncle had it. No fun. Yeah, my sister just got the surgery. Oh, I gotta rotate this 90 degrees. Dang it. And that's probably in my future. But not this day. Killer track. Oh, yeah, so this is the... and actually, if you have any recommendations for a soundtrack from an older game, not like 8-bit necessarily, like Mega Man 2 is a little bit too much, but this is off the game Distance, which is about 7-8 years old, maybe a little more. If you have any video game soundtracks you would recommend, I'm gonna add them to the list. I have a lot to fill in. Yo, bro, just wanted to show some real love for your stream, because you generally got crazy potential. I'd love to connect with you on top Twitch streamer. Let's see. I'd like to. I'm sorry, I can't read. 14 hours. Bear with me. There's a lot of text. With a top Twitch streamer who pulls thousands
of live views and has over 330k followers. He actually helps smaller creators grow the right way with real viewers, active chat, and loyal supporters who sub, gift, and donate. If you're interested, thank you. Tell him Snow Gamer sent you. I'll look into it. Sorry, we tend to worry about that. Oh, sniped. Yeah, you gotta mind the bots. I don't know if it's a bot. I assume it's a bot. That one's a little different. That was different. It's a bot for sure. Yeah, that one was different. It actually read like dialogue. And dude, I'm so cooked. 14 hours later. This is why I got mods. Thanks, Halt. Where was I? Oh man, yeah, you can tell I'm cooked. Thanks, Halt. Got my back, bro. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was building Scylla. Can be 8-bit, or would you prefer not? All I have around NES. Yeah, like NES is a little bit. Oh, dude, if you haven't heard Chipzel, I highly recommend. CHIZPEL. Chip or PZEL. Chipzel. It's spelled Chipzel. Highly recommend. She's probably the best 8-bit creator I've ever heard. That was really hard to do. That was a lot of work. I think I need to call it, guys. I need to stop. Just one more. Just one more. I think Distance soundtrack is solid for this game. As long as it fits it's got to fit the vibe, the Satisfactory vibe. Okay. Oh, so the next one is coming out over here. Silicone or the Silica coming out over here. Oh, I see what it is. Alright. Let's go here, and then that is, actually no, it doesn't need to go. It's not going in the pillar, it's staying on the same plane here. I think it's missing one. Ah, this one. Don't worry, it's spaghetti, but we hide it, so it's okay. Alright, now we gotta go track down our... Oh, connect it. Copper sheets. Gotta track down our copper sheets. I finished my sentences. It takes a while, but I get there. We're putting out about 600, and we're using 220 for this particular thingamajig here. I probably don't need to run them all together. In fact, I can't, now that I think about it. Let's split them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, so we gotta split it here. And you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna dump them into the awesome sink because I don't have anything else that needs these yet, but I will. But for now, we're just using them for circuit boards. Power. Need power. Need power. More power. Oh, oh, oh. Well, it's not technically a video game, but when Paul Virtue was in WWE, his theme was fire. It was a similar vibe to this thing. A lot of wave synthesizers and stuff. Is it like with just one song? Which is fine. I'm looking for like whole soundtracks because when I stream Satisfactory, as you can see, we go along. So this way I can. The idea being that I could, like this one, it's a 2.5 hour YouTube video. So that's like mainly what I'm looking for, but it's only like 4 minutes. Gotcha. But no, it's still I can still look it up. I'll still look it up and add it to the list. I need anything I can add to the playlist is good. It just make it longer because I need like 12 hours worth of music roughly, so we're not repeating too much. Because I think I got it at a nice volume here. I hope you guys can hear me well enough over the music. I can never tell until after the fact. The number of times I'm like, okay, my volume's got to be good, or someone would have said something, and then I go and listen to the VOD, and I'm like, how did anyone put up with this shit? There we go. So that'll dump in the sink there, and we'll disconnect that later. I use the Steam when I work out. Nice. I just have like the one playlist, really. Where's the... Wait, why isn't this... What's going on? No copper? Oh, I know what's happening. I know what's happening. It's literally right here in front of my face. Oh, man. Now it's going to take forever to pressurize. Oh, that's going to take forever. This one, it's good. It's good. Those ones are pressurized at least. Yeah, look at it. You just see it thin out as it goes. Alright, and then now this needs to go up. And a little more. Okay. And we are going this way. And once I get this done, I think I'm gonna call it a day. You beat Elden Ring. I certainly did multiple times in multiple ways. My preferred build is dual spiky bonker, strength, and arcane. Strength, arcane, then faith. I could go on. I feel like I'm answering questions you haven't asked yet. What can I do for you? Please, what can I do for you? It gets me. I love it. I love talking about this shit, man. Hi. We're almost there. Get this. This is gonna be really ugly, but that's okay. We hide the spaghetti. Not that we avoid the spaghetti. It's that we hide the spaghetti. All right, we officially have circuit boards. Elmo Attaboy. It's on sale at my local mom and pop for Xbox, and I'm thinking of getting it and try it again. Been like 4 years. I mean, it's a great game. If you're not into that kind of game, if you're not into the FromSoft games, I don't know what to tell you, but I mean, I endorse the playing of that game because it's amazing. It doesn't have the replay value I think that the other Dark Souls games had, but the first playthrough experience is unlike anything else. It is like just exploring that world and discovering things. The one advice I'll give you is actually read the stuff. Trying to get physical copies again, just in case. Oh, I get it. Yeah, Steam is the only company I really trust in that regard because what I'm scared of though is that like someday Steam gets sold to someone who just like butchers it, like what happened to Blizzard, you know, where Activision got it and they Activisioned my Blizzard. I didn't care for that. I don't want that to happen to Steam, to Valve, because Steam is just the absolute best. It's like the freaking best platform. All right, look at that. We are now the proud owner of a circuit board factory or product line. I call them product lines. I try to differentiate between the factory and the product lines because the factory is the whole damn thing. It's the whole big ass building that we're building all the stuff in. Of course, I had to build that right through the ladder, didn't I? Every time. I don't know why I think the middle is the only place to put stuff. One day I'll learn. But yeah, no,
Lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? I was probably talking about something, wasn't I? Seems like something I would do. Yeah, no, Steam, yeah. And I like, so I'm actually, my physical copies thing, I'm doing that with Blu-rays. I'm collecting Blu-rays because I have a pretty substantial DVD collection, but a lot of it's dated, you know, DVDs. But now I'm starting, you can get a lot of Blu-rays. You can get a whole bunch of movies or even TV shows for like 8, 12, 15 bucks, depending on the quality. And so I'm trying to build my physical movie collection because I'm sick of streaming services, even though I'm still subscribed to a bunch of them. All right, there we go. Look at that. No, that is not what we wanted. Whoops. Let me go back to silicon circuit board. There we go. Look at all those circuit boards. One we're really gonna need a lot of circuit boards. Gaben's son seems like a good successor. Fingers crossed. Ah, fingers crossed. That's crazy. I said that. You typed it. I was thinking it. You were thinking it. Wavelength. Great minds thinking alike. That whole thing. Fingers crossed that Stop Killing Games keeps getting momentum and they force companies to make an offline mode for games. They're not live service like vanilla. Yeah, somewhere you can download it or let people host private servers if they want to. Something like that. I endorse it for sure. Oh, my legs. I'm gonna have to probably call it here really soon. I was gonna say let's make 15 hours, but I just saw it's at 14:20. I can go another couple minutes and then, I don't know, we probably gotta raid somebody. Let's raid someone, blow up their chat, say hi, make a friend. I always love doing that. I think it's time. I think it's time. I need to call it a day. I need to know when to I need to know when to call it a day. You know, I'm fried. I do not have the energy I had when I started the stream, but it's been a good one. This has been one of the more exciting streams I've had in a while. Dude, like my content from this, my clips from Satisfactory are doing really well on the social medias, surprisingly. So I'm leaning into it for sure. You gotta take care of yourself. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna get to bed. You know, my bedtime is in about an hour and a half. Usually when I go to bed is 10 a.m. Tonight I'm not gonna stream. I'll be in Discord if you guys want to hit me up. You know, if anyone's throwing down on a game, I'm always around for a game of Dark Tide or StarCraft. You can hit me up. I'll just be chilling in Discord tonight, maybe watching movies. I'll still be playing Satisfactory, but not playing Satisfactory. I won't be streaming it anyway. So, you live tonight, Middle Age Gamer? Are you around? I'll catch your stream if I see you live. I'll definitely. Saturday night's my one night I usually get to visit people. We're gonna go ahead, take care, everyone. Halt, thanks so much for everything. I appreciate you, dude. I'm gonna take a quick peek, see if we can't find somebody who is streaming Satisfactory that looks like they might be fun to raid. That one's not in English. I should have it. I thought I have it tagged for English, but I guess not sometimes. There we go. Let's find somebody who looks like they might be fun. Hey, there's me. Look at that. Oh my god. Let's see here. Cheers, chat. Tomorrow morning at some point. Still healing up. Okay, yeah. So if I see you in the morning tomorrow, I'll definitely pop in. Meanwhile, I just want to see. Want to see if anyone looks like they're fun to raid. There's not a whole heck of a lot of people playing this game. I'll be damned. That's cool. Good to know. Saturday morning, good time to stream this game. I should stream during the week too. I could stream mornings. Appreciate you. Absolutely, dude. You're right here in the Undead Legion, man. Do you have a name for your community? I don't know if you like have a specific name for your community. It looks like there's no one I really feel like would be a good raid. How about this guy, Robbie the Dude? He looks like he's all right. I don't know anything about him, but we're gonna go raid this guy. Robbie the Dude. Middle-aged flop house for gamers. Okay, right on. We're gonna raid this guy. We're gonna say hi, see what they got going on with this guy. It was Side Hustle Saturday, Phase 2, 1.2 update. Let's go. All right, hey, Blackjack Hunter. See you next time on your next Satisfactory stream. Great stream. I'll be back next Friday. Hope to see you then. Thanks for coming on over from Instagram. That's really cool. Like I said, that's a monumentous occasion for me for having someone come from the other social medias. It means the clipping's working, so I appreciate that. Thanks for coming by, everyone. Good luck, have fun, good game, and I will see you next time. Sunday, Bioshock is the next time. Next time is Sunday. We're gonna continue Bioshock. Waving now. Now I'm waving. Still waving. Waiting for the thing. Come on and click.